Uh, I'm Emir from Lemonade, and I'm going to talk about depression to you all because, well, first of all, it's really common and harmful, and second of all, I have a lot of experience with it. Let me start by asking you a question. Raise your hand if you ever feel numb, empty, like you don't feel anything. Yeah? Raise your hand if you do that. Great. Well, depression is defined by that feeling and a little bit more. It is defined as a consistent low or depressed mood, which is the emptiness I told you about, and an inability or reduced ability to feel pleasure, joy. If this is such a harmful thing, which it is, let's learn about it so we can treat it better. Some of depression symptoms include, like I said, depressed or sad mood, irritability and anger outbursts, unstable eating and sleeping habits. You either sleep too much or too little, you either eat too much or too little, and it can also lead to self-harm and suicidal thoughts if it gets really out of hand. Let's give an example of these symptoms. Anyone, just raise your hand, tell me, and something you enjoy, an activity, a hobby, something you enjoy. Go ahead. Yeah?
Listening music.
What?
Listening
Listening to music, great. Keep it coming.
Watching series,
Watching series.
playing violin,
Writing something.
reading books,
Watching cartoons.
spending time with loved ones.
Awesome.
Playing basketball.
Those are all great hobbies, activities. Now imagine if you didn't have fun, didn't enjoy them at all, suddenly it stopped. You stop liking the one activity you like, and then another one, and then another one, and then you don't feel joy from anything. That is what we call anhedonia, one of the symptoms of depression. You don't feel joy at all. Those are most symptoms you have to look out for in depression. Also some things like academic failures or like social isolation. You should look out for those. Now let's learn what causes depression, right? What causes depression is, it could be an environmental factor. Our environment, our social standing and family and all that stuff plays a great role in if you will have depression or not. Another cause is genetic. Depression is like around 50% genetic. It can be inherited. And also stuff like social media can worsen or cause depression, like you see there how it does that. So far, is this relatable to any of you? Does it sound like you? Raise your hand if this sounds like you, if you relate to this. Awesome, well, lucky for you. It is treatable. Let's learn about that. Let's learn how to help. The most important thing to help depression is to have a safe environment to communicate your feelings and work through them. It can also help if you spend time with loved ones, your friends, your family. It helps when you do something you enjoy, which is hard, but like if you find something you can, that helps. I was supposed to put on the slide. So to sum it up, depression can have a bad effect on your social life, your emotional well-being, but it is treatable. What I want from the future basically is that we have more understanding spaces of depression, because In Turkey, we don't even have a suicide hotline right now. Like if you are thinking about committing suicide, you can't just call someone unless it's your friend. So since there's not much action going on about depression in the world and our country specifically, let us be that action. Let us be that safe space. I am calling you all to action. Thank you.